Hacksaw Ridge is a war drama film directed by Mel Gibson and stars Andrew Garfield, Sam Worthington, Vince Vaughn, and Hugo Weaving. And this film is a true story about Private Desmond Doss, who went to fight in the Battle of Hacksaw Ridge without ever firing a gun and saving 75 lives in the process. A couple of months ago, I saw the Mel Gibson movie Bloodfather, and while everyone called that his return to acting form, I absolutely did not like that film, to the point that I gave that film a 0 out of 10. So my expectation going into this film was pretty low, as I wasn't too pleased with Mel Gibson's acting returns. So how would his directorial return go? And after seeing this film, it blew me away. Not only do I think this film is 10 times better than Bloodfather itself, this is probably the most heart-wrenching, gripping, and most haunting film I've seen all year. But yeah, of all the films I've seen this year, none have had me as gripped as this one did. If you're expecting a war film, you're going to get that, but be prepared to experience some pretty heart-wrenching stuff, as you'll find yourself rooting for this guy. The filmmakers do a good job of telling the audience why he won't bear arms and why he won't shoot a gun. That was the first thing that bothered me at first when I first saw the trailer. It's just like, really? So this guy went to war and never fired a gun? What kind of movie is that? But Mel Gibson did a very good job of explaining this. And I could see where this character's perspective was coming from. Because his dad, played by Hugo Weaving, he participated in the First World War and he lost a lot of friends, lost comrades, lost buddies. And basically now he's bitter, alcoholic, abuses his own family. And you can definitely see where the main protagonist's story comes from. And that's the thing I liked about this, is like, he never gives up. And even though he's constantly told that this is the only way, he stays by his morals, and never once in this film does he ever shoot a gun. And that's what really got to me, as at points I expected him just to give up and just like, fine, if I must, I will use this gun and shoot people. And like, he never did that once, and that's what really stuck with me. And I'll get into the performances. Everyone did a good job. Andrew Garfield, I think, gives an Oscar-worthy performance. He gives such depth to this character, and I saw this movie with friends, and we all agreed that if Andrew Garfield doesn't get a nomination at next year's Oscars, that will be the biggest snub of all. Because Andrew Garfield, he put the work into this role, and everyone else does a good job. Sam Worthington gives a great performance, and so does Hugo Weaving. And now I'm going to talk about the battle scenes, and good God, are these violent as all hell. The moment that shit goes down, holy hell is it bloody as hell. Just blood and guts everywhere. It's the most violent war battle I've seen probably since Saving Private Ryan. Nothing has been more just grotesque, revolting, disgusting like this. And let me make it clear, at no point in this film did I think that this film was exploiting violence. Far from it. I thought this film was basically showing the harshness of war. And while Mel Gibson's not a director that shies away from over-the-top violence, here he mainly shows the harshness of it while not exploiting it. And this film is also incredibly well shot. And I also have to give praise to the music. Very heart-wrenching stuff. Overall, this is one of the most heart-wrenching films I've seen all year. And goddamn was it fan-bloody-tastic. And before I give my final score, I personally believe that this film is the best film of the year. And like, I know I've gone on all year about Hunt for the Wilderpeople being the best film of the year, but by a slim margin, I think Hacksaw Ridge takes the cake. There has been no other film like this all year, and I have absolutely no problem giving Hacksaw Ridge a well-deserved 10 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, be sure to like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe to my channel below. As always, I'm NETX5. Thank you so much for watching.